Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is Tuesday, February 10th, and in this video, we're going to be going over the best plays on the PrizePicks board and check out the better board as well for tonight's 4-game NBA slate. Hope everybody is having a great day so far. We did pretty well yesterday on our picks video, so let's go ahead and talk about the results. We'll jump right in. Yesterday on PrizePicks, we went 3 for 5. We got hooked on Colin Sexton over RA. We got hooked on Jaden Ivey over points. Dominic Barlow did not play. So we went 3 for 5 here, got 0.4 times our money back. So not all was lost. And then over on Betr, we went 4 for 5 and got hooked on Devin Carter over RA. So we were very close to actually 10 timesing our money because our 6 flex got reverted down to a 5 flex with the DNP on Barlow. So we were very close to 10 timesing our money on PrizePicks and very close to 10 timesing our money over on Betr. Our overall player prop hit rate was 70%. We went 7 for 10. So very solid there. Hopefully we can continue to build that momentum and have another great day today. Guys, if you are new to the channel, this is your first time stumbling upon the channel, hello, my name is TJ. I build out 6 flex slips on PrizePicks and 5 flex slips on Betr because those are mathematically the best slip types that you can enter on both of those DFS apps. If you guys want to learn why you should be taking specific player props on DFS apps or fixed payout platforms like PrizePicks and Betr, and you haven't yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I will not only give you free slips, but I'll also teach you why you should be playing specific plays. Also, if you could, go ahead and hit that like button. If this video does get 50 likes, like I say in every video, I will do a $50 giveaway in my next video. And most importantly, make sure you turn on that notification bell. So when I do post these slips, you have the best opportunity to tail them before anything gets bumped or removed. I can guarantee you that every single player prop in some capacity will get bumped or removed on PrizePicks or Betr. That's just how it works when you're utilizing a tool that shows you the best plays in real time by comparing sportsbook lines and odds back to these fixed payout platforms, and that's exactly what we're going to be using in today's video. The upside tools, fantasy player props optimizer is exactly what we used to build out the PrizePicks slip yesterday that went 3 for 5 and the Betr slip that went 4 for 5. If you guys are interested in getting signed up with Upside, there is a link in the description below. You can get 5 days free of our Plus EV plan or of our Whale Watch tool. We're going to be using just the Fantasy Player Prop Optimizer, which is a part of our Plus EV plan. So if you guys want to take advantage, again, link in the description. That'll get you 5 days free of charge. You can come check out the tools. It's not just the Fantasy Player Props Optimizer. We have our Esports Discrepancy tool, our Game Lines Optimizer, Player Props Optimizer, Low Hold tool, and Arbitrage tool for Sportsbooks tools. And then our Fantasy tools is our Fantasy Player Prop Optimizer, which we're going to be using again, our Esports Discrepancy tool. So if you guys want to come check it out, you'll get access to all of those tools if you click the link and get your 5-day free trial. You can also use my code TJYT to get 25% off your first purchase. Highly suggest checking it out. And again, the Fantasy Player Props Optimizer is exactly what we used yesterday to build out our slips. Let's go ahead and talk about what we have on tap for tonight and then get right into building our PrizePicks slip, and then we'll talk about why we're playing these specific plays that we're adding into our slips. We have the Knicks hosting the Pacers. Knicks, 12.5-point home favorites, 224.5 over under. We have the Rockets hosting the Clippers. Houston, 7.5-point home favorites, 210.5 over under. Poor Kawhi, no James Harden, no Zubac. We have the Suns hosting the Mavericks. Phoenix, 8.5-point home favorites, 228.5 over under. And then we have the Spurs and Lakers. Spurs are 8.5-point road favorites, 227.5 over under. So 4 games, 4 massive spreads. Hopefully some of these are close and competitive, but if we know the NBA, it'll probably be 4 blowouts tonight. And you know what's funny? I bet all the dogs win or something like that because that's the way the world works. Let's go ahead and give PrizePicks a quick refresh. Guys, we have some really good value right now, so let's go ahead and start building, and then we'll talk about why we're taking these specific plays. We're going to start at the top. Let's add Siakam over 3.5 assists. Hopefully this is still up here. It is. Perfect. Now, I should give this a refresh. I believe Sengun did get bumped from 6.5 down to 6. He did. Still really good value, though, up on the board, so let's keep building. Let's throw in a couple filters here. Let's require FanDuel. That just means that only player props with supporting odds from FanDuel are going to populate to the tool. We'll go over what this tool actually is in a quick second. Let's get this slip built. We have Siakam over assists. Let's add in Karl Anthony Towns over points. This is a popular play. Has he hit in 4 of his last 5? No. People might be taking the under. They are dumb. You should be playing his over. All these sports books that we're comparing to actually have this 1 point higher. Several DFS apps, including Underdog, Pick 6, and Betr, all have this set to 20.5 as well. And we're able to get this locked in on PrizePicks at 19.5. So really good value there. Going on down the list, though. We have Devin Booker over 3.5 rebounds. Chris Dunn under 8 points. We'll go ahead and skip over that. Gillespie under RA. We can definitely add that here. Hopefully, Booker is gobbling up all of the rebounds and doesn't give Gillespie the opportunity to get any. And hopefully Gillespie doesn't go out and get a shit ton of assists, and we'll be good. LeBron over assists looks pretty good, over 7.5. We can definitely go ahead and add that. LeBron James over 7.5 assists. I love when they do that. PrizePicks thinks they're slick, but they're not. We have Siakam, we have Cat, we have Devin Booker. I'm going to filter out, actually, these push props because they're not very good. Siakam, Cat, Booker, Gillespie, Methuen. Actually, you know what? Let's add Caleb Martin, under points. I like the supporting odds from DraftKings, or FanDuel and DraftKings here, over what we're getting for Methuen. So let's add in Caleb Martin under 5 points, 5.5 points, and that's going to be our 6 flex slip. Just like that, we built out a 6 flex slip. Again, this tool is a line comparing tool. And this form of betting is called positive EV or plus EV betting. We're comparing the sportsbook lines and odds back to various DFS apps like PrizePicks, like Betr, like Pick6, like Dabble, like Underdog that use fixed payouts. So all that means is that it doesn't matter if we're taking more or less on any of these player props, our payout always remains the same. So I'm going to go ahead and run through a quick example here on PrizePicks as to why we're taking specific player props in specific slips. So we have Kevin Durant points and we have Brandon Williams points. Now in a two-man power, we all know that we get a 3 times return. Doesn't matter if we take more or less on our player props though, our payout always remains the same. So in our two-man power, we get a 3 times return. That means if I risk $1, I win 3, I profit 2. My total parlay odds are plus 200. Each individual leg inside this slip is equivalent to minus 137 odds. Doesn't matter if I take Kevin Durant less points, I still get a 3 times payout. If I change Brandon Williams to less points, I still get a 3 times payout. Again, PrizePicks, in most cases, especially in the NBA, when you're not using demons and goblins, which you shouldn't be playing on PrizePicks, they're a ripoff, your payouts don't change. So mathematically, again, our total parlay odds here are plus 200. Each leg here is minus 137 odds. Now on a traditional sports book, like FanDuel or DraftKings or ProfitX or Novig or Prediction Market, the over and the under have specific set odds associated to each side. So if I were to be playing this on FanDuel and I change Kevin Durant's points from more to less, my actual odds that I'm getting for my parlay are going to change. But on PrizePicks, it's fixed. It doesn't change. So again, we know that our overall parlay odds are what they are and what each individual leg inside the slip is, minus 137. And in a 6 flex, we're getting each individual leg at minus 118 odds. So we're getting far better odds in our 6 flex. And yes, it's easier to hit two-man powers than it is 6 flex slips. But playing the long run, the ROI or the return on investment that we're going to see in 6 flex slips opposed to two-man powers is far greater. And that's why we play 6 flex slips. It's literally just math. Math is telling us, and the data is telling us, and what we know about PrizePicks is that 6 flex slips are mathematically, and you can go argue with a wall, this is just what the math is saying, that 6 flex slips are mathematically the best slip type. We only need to hit our individual player props in a 6 flex slip to be profitable in the long run at a 54.2% hit rate. In a two-man power, we need to do it at a 57.7% hit rate. So far better plays, our far better slip types are the 6 flex slips. And again, this is our 6 flex slip on PrizePicks. We have Siakam over assists, Karl Anthony Towns over points, Devin Booker over rebounds, Gillespie under RA, LeBron over assists, Caleb Martin under 5.5 points. And here is the entered slip one more time, guys. Now we're going to head over to Betr and build out a 5 flex slip as well. So I'm going to switch this from PrizePicks to Betr. Ooh, we really don't have too crazy a value over on Betr, but there is something we can do here, specifically starting with Methuen over points. So unfortunately, I cannot bring up my Betr website on desktop because for whatever reason it's broken, so I got to do this on my phone, but I'm going to build directly off the top of the optimizer just like we did over on PrizePicks. We're going to add in Methuen over 13.5 points, who is now a Clipper. We're going to add in Stephon Castle, coming off of an unbelievable game last 2 nights ago, over 11.5 RA. So we'll get that added as our second leg, and I will enter this and show you guys on the screen. So we have Castle, we have Methuen, Kawhi over rebounds, or under rebounds, excuse me, of 6.5. We'll get that added. Kawhi under 6.5 rebounds. Let's give this a quick refresh. So we have Methuen, Castle, and Kawhi. We can't take Methuen over rebounds because we played him over points. Let's go ahead and add PJ Washington under points and assists, and then LeBron James under points. So we have PJ Washington. Ooh, this Cooper Flag play actually looks pretty good. Cooper Flag over assists I'm going to add instead. Cooper Flag over 4.5 assists we're going to add instead. And we're going to add LeBron under 22.5 points. He's actually set 21.5 on DraftKings, Sleeper, Fliff, PrizePicks, Dabble, and Pick 6. We're able to get him at 22.5 on Betr. So Betr has the same exact 5 flex payout as PrizePicks. The only difference is that if you go 3 for 5, you get a 0.5 times payout. On PrizePicks, you get a 0.4 times payout. So better return over on Betr than PrizePicks. Really good slip types. Again, Methuen over points, Castle over RA, Kawhi under rebounds, Cooper Flag over assists, LeBron under points. I'm going to go ahead and flex this as well, and I will send a screenshot right here so that you guys can see if you would like to tail. I want to make sure that you guys have that opportunity. I'm not going to cut any of this right now. I just sent it over on Discord. I hate that we have to do it like this, but it is what it is, and here we go. This is the exact slip that I just built out just from using the Fantasy Player Props Optimizer over at Upside. And guys, that's going to do it. Another slip added to this daily video pick slips, slip videos, slip picks that I do. Not cutting that either. Built out the 6 flex slip on PrizePicks. Built out the 5 flex slip on Betr. Hopefully you guys tail again. Hopefully we can have some more success. If you're this far and you haven't hit the subscribe button, please do so. Smash that like button, please. And then again, turn on that notification bell so whenever I do post these videos, you get notified. You can get these locked in as soon as I upload them to YouTube. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I'll catch you on the next one. Hopefully we have some more winners. Let's get it.